Hey, I'm Kev Chemist, and welcome back to F1 Manager 23. As last time we finally got over the line and got some points on the board. But of course we're looking to push on and get some more today as we head to Miami, I think. I never know the next track if for some reason in this, but yeah, I'll say it's Miami, because then we head back to Europe, don't we, afterwards. It's Miami or Imola. Anyway, shall we find out? Should really know. But yeah, we're doing some F1 Manager today, and then we'll be back with Ride tomorrow, hopefully. And then at the end of the week, we're doing Richburns Rally. As next week will be WRC Generations returning, as we try and do like a week of it, as I'll be off. So yeah, hopefully we can get through the rest of the season in that. And then the week after it'll be more Richburns Rally next week as well, and with Ride and of course F1 Manager. Also some weird background music on. I just realised I launched a game with the... Oh, this is one of my favourite songs on the playlist as well. Right. Let me get out of it. There we go. It is Miami! We kind of vaguely know the calendar. Hang on. Where can I look at it at a glance? Would it be calendar? I think it would be. No. Alright, so I've got 57 laps then. Around Miami then. Coming up. Yeah, next on the calendar is Imola then. Okay, then Imola, then Monaco. And then it's Spain, Canada, Austria, Britain. Well, we hope to make it as far as Britain, Hungary and Belgium, but we'll find out when we get mid-season. But the board seem to be delighted with us at the moment, as if we look at the board confidence, delighted with the race pace, high confidence in us, no debt so far. Has got that 11 mil kind of buffer that we're trying to keep as well. And as you can see last time, scored 2 points, up to 6th in the championship, tied with Haas. And see Albon scored those points. Unfortunately, Mick just falling back in races at the moment. And then in the pit stop challenge, we're 7th as well. So not doing too badly. Right, let's listen to some Crofty, shall we?
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City.
Right, enough of that. Crofty, you get 5 words, that's it. Alright. Oh, it's raining. Hello. Cloudy race, but raining in practice and qualifying. Alright. There's car parts that... Oh yeah, gearbox. Yeah, we've got to change out the gearbox for the race. We've got to remember that. Alright, let's head out then. I wonder what the setup's going to be like then. Oh, what? Oh, it's about to rain. Okay, that's why. I'm like, what? It's very dry out there. So we can do a lap or two then before the rain comes. These hard tyres. So there's Mick going out. Alex to follow. There's this like Gazzy, Stroll wanting to get some laps in as well. To go past the around the Miami Dolphins stadium.
I think the rain has started a bit. Copy, understood.
Good to know. We have to wait until it shows like 1 mil up here though, and then it's like wet conditions. So we'll keep them out for the time being. good indicator of how wet it gets as well, just in case it does arrive for the race, but as I said, it's very unlikely. There's Albon in 5th, Mick in 7th.
Check my car, please check my car.
Check it out.
I'll let you know.
I swear IndyCar used to have a race around a NFL stadium as well, didn't they? Like Houston, I think. That race was around the NFL stadium. A bit different than this track. Bit bumpier, bit rougher. Fantastic track for racing though and overtaking. Especially as it was during like the first year of the DW12 cars. And Stroll at the top. We're like half a second. What the hell is going on here?
How does it feel?
That's kind of perfect timing to come in as well. As is about to hit that 1 mil mark.
Okay.
As they go both in. Let's see how bad the setup is. Very bad. Alright, what do we adjust first? Rearing? Maybe out of the way. I'm gonna make this softer, don't I? Okay, maybe that's not as stiff as I thought in the anti-roll, but... So I turn that down one, then yeah, everything fits. There we go, get some inters on. I only got 4 sets as well, I've got to be careful on these. I've got to do the same with Mick, so rear wing goes up. That goes that way. Front wing's very different setup, what the hell? Doesn't want a lot of rear wing, what the hell? Do that. It's got traction in the wrong place. Something like that. Alright, let's see if this is good for Mick then. Get those inters on. As where are we? 6th and 9th actually is not too bad, but I guess most drivers have got out when it's been a bit wet. Let's see, is that going to reach 1 mil? It's almost there. Come on, hit the threshold. There we go. Get out. Get out. I guess it's going to be damp for the rest of the session as well. Yeah. You can see the rain doesn't actually increase a lot, the track dampness though. Pretty surprised at that. As we also get lots of wet running in as well, as we got a very wet quali coming up. So he's not taking advantage of the conditions. Bottas. His teammate Joe did actually, in 8th. I read Alfa Romeo's top 10. It's like Haas up there as well, and 4th with Magnussen. I know 17th with Hulk.
Give me feedback on track conditions on the way around.
Huh?
It's right out a lot. It's going to be slicks.
Alright, I'll call you both in. I don't get how it's dried up that much. It's on 65 or 50% now, right? That's pretty crazy. Let me get the hards back on. Not allowed to look at car setup? Guess not. Alright. Screw you, game then. Oh, it's getting wetter again now. What the fuck? Literally had like 2 laps.
Everything alright with the car?
Car felt quite good.
Copy that.
Let me know on good entry.
Right, let's see for Mick. What's that? 79%. Oh, nope, definitely not anti-robot. Could be rear wing. Maybe a touch more rear wing. Maybe something like that. Then we'll test that in the next session. What about for Albon? Oh god, way off. Going way too much. Was it rear wing now? Oh, let me. No, we're optimal on braking stability. What the hell? I need to try again. What the hell? Make up your mind, Wedder. Yeah, did I not change the setup? Okay. Well, why is he not taking on time to reconfigure? That's weird. Anyway, we'll see out the final moments of this session as, yeah, we're going to fall down the leaderboard now. So everyone gets like fast laps in at the end of this session. So what's that, 15th and 17th in the end. Or 15th and 18th. Sir Lancelot at the top. What the hell? Head off Verstappen and Gasly. Do a soft run in third. Head off Perez and Leclerc. Then we've got Alonso, Sainz, Russell, Magnussen, and Oscar Piastri in the top 10 in the McLaren. As yeah, 15th and 18th for our guys. Still managed to do the joint fastest or joint most amount of laps with Stroll actually in the session as well with Albon. Right, so not looking too bad. Head into practice 2 then. Some more rain on the horizon for us. So no car parts damaged. Yeah, let's just send Albon out first. Why not?
Green.
That's right, we'll get very low. I wonder if with the changes of the rubber grip as well, that we're going to see very low a lot for like street circuits in particular. So doing mid 33s, which probably isn't great. And they're saying, oh, quicker than Sainz, what the hell? Oh no, there we go. 32, 31s. Oh. Thought we were looking good for a second there. So yeah, we're doing low 33s. Yeah, just keep going. At least there's not much difference between the two as well. Like, Albon's only, what, 10th and a half quicker than Mick?
Light rain in the pit lane at the moment.
Yep.
Oh god, Albon's such a way of words on the radio. So let's see. Oh yeah, track wetting up now. I hope we can get the setup evaluation done before we have to go on the wets. Yeah, both heading to the garage. Nice. Right, let's check in on the weather. Oh, and this looks going to dry up. So it's like just heavy rain here and then it's going to like dry up. So there we go. What's that? 90%. That's much better. So what's we're missing out on? Traction. I totally fucked that up, didn't I? Let's try this again. Alright, maybe not best with anti-roll bar then. Just mess with front wing a bit. No, surely traction's like on... Oh, I can't see my mouse. Oh, surely it's on like the other side of the... whatever that is. I would have thought. But yeah, let's try a bit of this front wing. And same for Mick, maybe? Let's see, at 86. Yeah, we can maybe not take out front wing, maybe we need to add some. No, maybe we do need the rear wing. But yeah, take out a bit of front wing. See if that will work. I'm going to check on these track conditions as that's going up very slowly, the dampness. Yeah, and this is going to go up, what, 20, 30 minutes there? So yeah, I might need to go be on mediums, or inters, sorry, for the next part then. Is anyone out there? Quite a few cars out there. Right, we go on the worn inters. Get out there, Albon. You're saying as we're 8th and 9th again in the first part of like practice, I'm sure it's going to get worse then. For us again, we're going to end up what, 15th and 18th again. Oh, track is now dry. Get out of here. I thought we had like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Yeah, track's dry. Yeah, wetness. Oh, wetness is going up again. She'll get them out. Yeah, just keep running. Both of you. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be 80%, so yeah. Probably with like 10 minutes left, it will be dry again. Who's doing well doing the first one? Hulkenberg this time in 7th. Well, Madison's in 19th. Leclerc down in 15th, so Stroll down in 13th.
What's the damage? It's not right.
It's called having dodgy gearboxes, alright. Yeah, Gasly in the top 10 again. So he's going to get some points. It's Pierre. Yeah, track's drying up again. I'll call them in. I'll change them on to mediums. Mediums. Oh, what's good? Go back. Oversteer is just good. That shouldn't be the case. I'll make up your mind, track. we'll just go out. It's only 40% rain. It's barely into weather.
Feedback on limitation. It's good. Copy that.
Right, at least Alex is happy. Also 9th and 10th. Magnussen got into the top 10. So is Stroll. The Leclerc can't get in the top 10. What the hell?
Much better, much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, much better than first practice. 11th and 12th, we'll take that. With Mick ahead as well. That's not bad. It's Verstappen at the top. We're only 14 laps, so ahead of Russell and Hamilton. Mercedes coming to the fore with Perez, Stroll, Alonso, Sainz, Leclerc, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Schumacher, and Albon. 11th and 12th. So yeah, pretty good then. 95%. Oh, only in the 80s for self-satisfaction. I thought it was very good. Lying to me, drivers. What the hell? Alright, let me see what we've got to do setup-wise then. So good, great, 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 great. So we've got to put it back to that. Something like that, and then go on one into still. One into car setup. Alright, so it's gone up slightly for Mick. A bit more front wing, I guess. Guess it likes it like a very strong front then, like his father. Which made his car a bit more undrivable, you know, compared to his teammates. Oh my god, yeah, very damp. Look at that, 2mm on the ground. Let me just check conditions then for the rest of the way. It's just going to be drying up. So by halfway through this session, it should be dry. Alright, let's get you out then. Do your first runs, and then we'll do a second run, hopefully on dry, I guess, soft tyres. So I'm looking good again, like sniffing around the top 10 though. There's how we're not to see it.
Give me feedback on track conditions on the way around.
Yeah, no, whatever. Change to dry. Let me check. Oh no, it's going to steadily rise again. Alright, no point calling them in. Both stay out there. Does it both get the track to yourself as well? Yeah, no, back to damp. Alright. Not fooling us this time again. That's, yeah, 4th and 5th for Schumacher and Albon. Looking good. These in Inter's conditions, that is. Maybe you want a wet race then. This place. Once again, Mick ahead of Alex. Oh, no. Alex ahead of Mick. He's on pretty worn Inters as well. 60%, 58%. So like half worn Inters, and he's setting his best lap times. Let's see what else is up. The McLaren enjoying the conditions, battling Haas. So Claire gets ahead of us. It's like, oh no, Perez has set the fastest lap now. Is it drying out? No, it's still getting wetter. Oh, both headed to the garage. Let's see. Oh, 91%. I need to get better traction. Sure, I want to mess with that. Yeah, it doesn't line up with the wing though. That's an annoying thing. Just likes the way of their swing. Let me try that. Well, that from Mick. It's up to 89%. It's only good on braking stability. You need to get that down. Get those warm mediums on. So, Gasly up there as the track is starting to dry up now in that second half of this session. There you go. It's still Inters for the moment. Alright, let's send Albon out. Yeah, get you back on Inters. Send you out. Alright, so yeah, I think they'll just be out on Inters till the end of the session. So we're enclosing Russell at the moment, our honorary third Williams driver. As he goes up to 4th now. I don't know what's happened to... Oh, Ocon was like 8 seconds back, but he's now just a second back, and it's like... It's just us and Hamilton and Magnussen wanting to enjoy the conditions. Hamilton in 7th, Magnussen 16th, both behind their teammates. That's once again 11th and 12th. Yeah, maybe both hit then. Get you on these mediums. Still haven't improved braking stability. What the hell? I didn't see. Trying to save the sauce. We're going to do like a 2-lap race, I think. With medium sauce soft. I mean, it worked out last race. Almost worked out in Australia, so got to keep going with that strategy, I think.
Flag is out.
Oh, both 4 out of 5. God damn it. So Verstappen at the top then after 19 laps, ahead of Sainz, then the Mercedes and the Haas in 5th and 6th. Team trying to get some home support ahead of Gasly, Perez, Stroll and Joe in the top 10 is Alpha. Ahead of ourselves, Norris, Mick, Tsunoda and Leclerc down in 15th. With Alonso 16th, Ocon 17th as well, only on the Inters runs. Yeah, definitely did the most laps by country mile in that session. And despite that, it's still only 74% track acclimatization. Come on. So guys are pretty confident though heading into qualifying.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
So we do have to think of the light rain though. This could be a very tricky session to navigate. The rain. Alright, let me check the post-practice reports. Compound performance. You can definitely see it's not a race to be on the hards. So that's why, again, why we've been saving our softs. And when we've seen like medium hards strategy in the past in our AlphaTauri run here, that was not a good strategy to be on. Alright, so we've got the sauce, got flying laps, untested setups. Let's get going. So you got to go out immediately. Out immediately. Out immediately.
Green.
Oh, take manual control. Manual control. Aggressive. Boy. Right, let's go on board with Albon then. I'll bring back the cam in a sec. I'll restart it after qualifying. I think. Restart the stream. I'll just keep it off for the rest of the way, I guess. So let's see. What is Albon setting? He's setting greens. First dry lap run of the race, of the weekend, I guess, or one of the first. So he sets a 29.9. Not sure if that's alright. Let's see, 28.9. Yeah, we're second off. Might actually be alright, actually, considering we're... Oh my god, we're back in Russell, Mercedes, so...
The rain has started.
The rain has started.
Copy that.
Let me just check in on the track conditions. So it's going to be wet rest of the way. Oh yes, we got a lap in first of all. No big hitters got caught out. Oh, maybe Hulkenberg actually. Hulkenberg might have been caught out there. So there we go. This is F1. Like, there's Hulkenberg trying to get out there, but I think that is in vain. Same for Magnussen. He just stuck in, and De Vries as well in 20th. So yeah, and it's like top 10 for us then. Back then Mercedes. That's not too bad. There's Piastri, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Joe, and De Vries. Not like they're out this session yet. Also giving up. De Vries is giving up, as it is a very wet end to this Q1. And yeah, that is your order on the left-hand side. God, it was a very quick session, wasn't it? So, Perez and Verstappen at the top, then Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Albon, Russell, Schumacher, Hamilton, Gasly, Norris, Tsunoda, and Kevin Magnussen make it through. Ahead of Oscar Piastri, Nick Hulkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, and Nick De Vries in last. So we can make it to Q2 then. It's like Inters are the... Well, actually go back. What was the car set? 93, 80. Oh, it actually went down for Mick. Whoops. But for Albon. Right, let's just check what the conditions are going to be like. Oh, we're just waiting. We're waiting to the second half of the session then. So get the softs on. We'll get the worn softs on as well. So we've got some cycle in it. Heat cycle in the tyres. So going out while it's raining. I don't understand that. Is the track not drying up? Oh, it is now, it is now, it is now. There we go, it's going way down. Guess I've got to wait till, what, 2 to 3 minutes to go. Right. Oh, it's going up again. It's going up again. Alright, maybe send you out. Maybe send you both out. Let me just check the weather. Got 6 minutes. Yeah, it might be time to send them both out. Maybe just do a lap or two. Probably shouldn't have sent them out together though. This is not a good idea, is it? Alright.
No further rain. Yes. Let's use the overtake. Copy.
So it's Mick in front then. Let's see if it holds up Albon actually. He's got like a second gap actually. It's not too bad. I thought they're really holding each other up there. Alright, let's check in on Mick then. Let's check the sectors. Should hopefully be purples, otherwise we're doing something wrong here. Oh, it's only green. Oh, of course, Russell's out there. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. This is our only run, actually, of the session. We've got to make sure it counts. Got to be in those 30s, at least. And we are. Around Russell, but... let's see if that's good enough. I'm not so sure. Let's see. Yeah, Mick's out. Albon's out as well. God damn it. Went too early. So go 14th and 15th then. That's nice for in the McLaren. The top 10. Look at that. Has got Leclerc at the top ahead of Verstappen, Sainz, Alonso, Hamilton, Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Magnussen and Norris. What the hell? As yeah, if we did a similar lap time what we did in session 1, no, easily through. Bit disappointing that. As Gasly in 11th then ahead of Tsunoda, Russell, Albon and Schumacher. And in Q3 then, Verstappen at the top ahead of Sainz. We've got Leclerc, Perez, Alonso, Hamilton, Stroll, Ocon, Norris and Magnussen.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
The Miami Grand Prix arrived onto the calendar in 2022 with much fanfare, and F1 history is still very much being written here. Drivers have to take chances around the street circuit and hope those chances turn into victory.
Now, Karun, based on what we've seen of Max Verstappen this weekend, how do you think he's going to be feeling today?
They've done really well to get pole position. I mean, what a tremendous chance they've got here today.
The Autodrome is ready for some serious action today here at the Miami Grand Prix.
Autodrome? That's no Autodrome out there. Alright, let's see. Reports. Pre-race report then. Qualifying results. A bit disappointing, 14th and 15th. As, yeah, we're definitely doing a two-stop strategy. So, what? They want us to start on softs, the mediums, and softs. Alright, we can maybe do that with both. Alright, let's go on to continue. Definitely want to avoid the hard tyres. I know that from this race. That's definitely the one thing we do want to avoid. So maybe put Mick on the mediums and then I want to do softs last. So 27, that's... and softs. So if we push that back, 21, that's 6, no. Well, that's 18 and 21. We couldn't last 18, no. Let's see, 16, 17. 23, 17, 17. Maybe that will work. Let me check Albon's set strategy. So he's got soft till, yeah, around 17. Then what, 17 to 42 roughly? And then 15 that stint at the end. Oh yeah, let's add our extra lap of fuel. Go crazy at the start as well. Alright, so let's try and get some more points on the board then with Williams. We're looking good. This is one of the few good races for us as well in the AlphaTauri, along with Baku. That's only 2 good races in the AlphaTauri, so let's see if we can do the same here with Williams.
57 laps await our competitors here in Miami, so may the best driver win. As we get to this race, our focus shifts to Valtteri Bottas.
They'll be a bit frustrated to start in P18, but if they nail their race strategy, who knows what they can pull off.
Yeah, they could get
But there's
P15.
no more time left. We've got a race on our hands.
Now that I've done that, he's probably going to beat us in the race, isn't he, Bottas?
Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix.
So Verstappen.
And
Three
it's lights
sights
out.
and Leclerc.
Away we go.
And it's go, go, go. He's checking in on them. Not making any desperate moves into the first corner. Looks like throwing Russell through.
Fix ball overtake. Copy.
See if this works out for Albon then. Trying to get in the toe of Russell. He's trying to make a move on Tsunoda. And his back stretch. Didn't look like it's worked at all. There we go, down the back stretch, let's see. Not that much closer to Russell, unfortunately. So I'll keep these both in neutral, I guess, then. Keep that deploy up. Schumacher's like already massively overheating, what the hell?
You just be back.
Copy. Okay, back off. Yep.
We're not really keeping close to Russell, he's stuck behind Tsunoda. There's a first rate view of it then. Russell down the inside. No, Tsunoda blocks him. Very hard to get past Yuki. Well, at least you've retained our ERS, I guess. Now we just look after the tyres, play the long game in this stint. So yes, we've got to make these tyres last till what, lap 17 or something, so I'll make sure they don't wear out too much. As ahead of us, we've got Verstappen and Leclerc battling, so I could get very close for the lead. In fact, Leclerc, oh, he doesn't quite get past. Verstappen holding the inside. Okay, going to get the run down the back stretch, so they've cleared away from Sainz as Piastri gets past Schumacher.
You can take a look now. Now there's the car of Piastri.
Oh, nice dummy down the inside.
Begging to be taken.
Easy move for the McLaren.
And Oscar Piastri climbs higher.
That's it. Let's get back on the lead battle then as ahead of Verstappen. He's going to have DRS actually. Here's Leclerc, but Verstappen holds on. As now we've got Sainz over the being bombarded by Perez as they're wheel to wheel on the first sector. Oh, he don't normally go side by side for air. It's paid off. Great work by Perez. Verstappen's still holding on from Leclerc. And we've got the two Aston Martins together with Hamilton, Ocon, Norris. The McLaren's looking good here. Norris in 9th. Ahead of Gasly, as Hulkenberg's got past Schumacher now.
Here we are then looking at turn 12.
An exact same move. What the hell? Nicely done by Hulkenberg. Well, his teammate Magnussen's in 11th. Looks like Norris. Very close. Then we've got Russell up to 12th ahead of Tsunoda. And we've got Albon with Piastri all over him. Let's see, is he getting close? The Australian doesn't look like it. And Hulkenberg closing on those two with Schumacher just ahead of the Vries. And then we've got the two Alfa Romeos at the back with Joe. A bit of drift actually, surprisingly. So let's get the tyres warmed up for Albon, surely. Same for Mick. It's got much warmer tyres, but don't know. Seems like he's saving the mediums quite well though. 5% more already after 6 laps. There's Albon getting into that DRS range on Tsunoda. And Mick still in DRS range on Hulkenberg as well. He's all over the back of Piastri. So let's check him out in the lead battle then as they're over 3 seconds ahead of Sainz. Here we go, Leclerc trying to get past Verstappen again. Round the outside. Red Bull's got the inside for the next corner though. So they're still side by side. Verstappen holds on, but let's see Leclerc down the back stretch. As Albon's got ahead of Tsunoda.
Now Alex Albon is part of this. It's certainly inviting.
Oh, easy move down the inside. Seems to be the passing spot today. Sainz and Perez battling hard as well, and it's like Sainz ahead of Perez. A Stroll coming into this battle with Alonso. Hamilton trying to keep in tow. There's Norris still on the wheel tracks of Ocon. There's Albon trying to close up to Russell, and then there'd be like in this pack that's battling for points. And there's Mick behind Piastri. You've got to keep those tyres a bit safe though. Safe for Albon. Don't want to make them too. Don't make them go into the reds. Keep them in the O's, okay. Yeah, we can use a bit of the ERS as well. Why is that it? Trying to get the DRS range of Russell. So if this will work. So it's like Magnussen or Gasly defending hard from Magnussen. Right, same for Mick. He can deploy a bit as he's trying to get past Piastri. He's stuck all over the Australian. So he's drifted back from Hulkenberg, who's all over Tsunoda now. Oh, here you go. Great chance for Schumacher. Down the inside. Back up to 16th. Nice. That's what we need, Mick. Now he's catching up to Hulkenberg. Guys, I told you, he's all over the back of Tsunoda. And here is Albon, part of this train for 10th that Gasly is leading. So just call the tyres, just manage the tyres in this train as well. You can see they're not looking too bad, the tyres. Same for Russell as well, 72%. Norris is 71%, that's a bit surprising. And Mick again looking very good on the soft, 78%, with Joe at 79. Best of the medium runners. So guys, looking after the tyres well. As let's see, is Russell going to be making this move on Magnussen to the outside? No, Albon's going to be making a move on Russell. As Russell fights back. Oh, they're going side by side. When Albon deploy. We need to. We're going to defend from Russell and attack Magnussen at the same time as well. As there we go into the last corner. Oh my God, Albon on a mission. Nope. Battery gone for Mick. I thought you should have kept an eye on that. Yeah, looks like he's stuck behind Hulkenberg, but he's got a over 2-team gap to Piastri now. Look at Albon up to 11th. In the DS of Gasly. He's just 1.6 behind Norris as well. Again, we could be fighting for 9th here in Miami. We push the tyres a bit here in the middle sector. There's a bit of deploy. Getting to 10th, not quite. Going into the first corner as he's all over the back of Gasly. Can't make the manoeuvre though. We'll push a bit with Mick as well. Let's see, Norris just over a second now with Gasly. You need to take advantage of the Gasly being out of DRS range. Make the move. So yeah, unfortunately he's got DRS now. Too late. Just got to sit here. Just got to sit here, Albon. We've got over a second gap behind to Magnussen as well. So we've nicely gapped the Haas to get overtaken by Russell now. As here's Mick behind Tsunoda and Hulkenberg. As Verstappen pulled away from the clear at the top now by almost 3 seconds. Perez still a few tenths ahead of Sainz, as you can see. Looks like Sainz trying to make the move, not quite close enough. Then Stroll ahead of Alonso. Hamilton a bit lonely, same for Ocon as well. And now Norris leading this train for 9th, 10th and 11th as Albon makes the move into the points. Having a sterling first stint.
Let's have a look at that.
Back to where he should have been in qualifying.
Turn 11. The gap opens up for them.
Once again, that turn, that manoeuvre.
And that's 10th place and up into the points.
Great job from Albon then. So let's see if we can get ahead of Norris then. That would be something. As Mick still stuck behind Tsunoda, unfortunately. Let's cool the tyres a bit. Right, Albon does have the easy deploy here. There you go, beautiful. DRS. Let's see. Outside, inside. Norris is trying to make it difficult. Oh, that was close. That was very close with Norris. As Albon forces his way through, he's going to get DRS as well. I think he's got DRS. Let's see. No. Norris has got it. Huh? It doesn't matter. Albon up into 9th. Superb job from Alex. As oh no, here comes Norris back.
Open.
Go on, Albon, defend it, defend it. That's it. As Piastri pitting already from his softs. Let's see, he's going on to the mediums. Yep, he's 2 stopping. So there you go, Albon ahead of Norris then.
Now we can see what happened. Let's have a look then at turn 6. There's the opening.
Yeah, Norris just has the back out.
Into 9th.
So what a first stint from Albon then. So you can go aggressive.
Okay, we are low in the pack.
Yeah. There's Mick still stuck behind Tsunoda, unfortunately. But here we go. Albon's got over a second gap to Norris. That's what we need. Well, around a second gap now. So I think we're pitting what, lap 17? I think we're aiming for. And then Mick's going to that, what, 22, 23? And look at Albon flying. He's just 3 seconds behind Ocon as well. Despite fighting his way from, what, 15th on the grid? Done a superb job. You can see we're actually good in at low speed compared to the McLaren as well. That's where we're able to save not having the DRS here down this back stretch, which is helping. As Russell. Oh, what the fuck happened there? As Norris into the pits. Look, he had elevated there to a different plane. As you can see, all second gaps here. Let's see, let's check in on Mick then. Let's see if we can make a move on Tsunoda. Well, Mick, believe in you. Concentration on Albon too long. Tsunoda's actually hung on to the back of Hulkenberg pretty nicely. In all of this. So Leclerc and Verstappen pitting then. So they're on to mediums as well, it looks like. Yep. I might open up pit options. You can go on to mediums as well, Albon.
So box this lap. Box.
Yeah, deploy. Just push like a hell on the tyres. There's Gasly pitting as well. Oh, that's good actually. Got a gap behind. Well, let's see for Schumacher then. Still stuck behind Tsunoda. Or is he down the inside? Oh, alright, Mick. Alright, Mick. Calm down. Calm down, son. Calm down. That's not what we need. Let's see. Surely Albon going into the pits now. Russell was all over him. Yeah, there's a bit of... Look how messed up that front right is as well. There's a bit of graining on that. Nice slick stop, 2.556. Oh, get out of the way, Aston Martin.
Okay, watch the white line on exit.
Yes, yeah, out ahead of Gasly. Good job, everyone. Good job. This is... What was on to Mick on the softs? Huh? Okay. Let's see, Gasly on mediums as well then. Right, Russell on Mick can stay out there. Let's see who else has got the pit. So there's Russell, Magnussen, and Hulkenberg, and then De Vries is... Oh, actually no, De Vries is pitted. So who's that? That's Hamilton. Going on to mediums. Russell came in as well. He's gone back onto softs. He had a pit stop issue as well.
So it's George Russell who pits. But we see the issue occur here.
Not a good issue with Russell. So he's dropped behind us and Gasly by quite a bit. It's going to be on those mediums as well for the final stint. That's not going to be a great nook for him as well. So Albon pushing hard. You can see Gasly not far behind though. He's catching quite quickly up to Mick as in comes Alonso and Sainz then pitting a bit early to get onto the softs. Oh. No, Alonso back onto the mediums. Okay. Interesting. Schumacher finally got some clear air. Let's go.
Copy.
So let's see. Hulkenberg onto softs again. Oh, that's Tsunoda. Back onto softs as well. Oh, everyone wanted to go back onto the softs. Interesting strategy. Well, we'll stay the course with Mick though. We give him, what, 3 laps? 3 or 4 laps? Because they're going to run into maybe tyre trouble. So, yeah, we can stay on the softs. Says, let's see, Stroll pitting on from his softs as well. Or stay on the medium, sorry. As Sam does the fast lap, 33.4 for the Dutchman. As the Canadian goes on to the mediums. Magnussen pitting as well. Okay, he's in our battle. Let's see around to Magnussen then. He's pitted very, very late compared to us. He's gone on to the mediums as well. Mick, I've got to tell you, get out of the way. Albon's catching up to you. Well, you could have at least held up Gasly. Come on, Mick. What the hell? And yeah. Let's do that. So we're 8 seconds behind Hamilton, as Ocon's not pitted actually. Ocon's stuck out though on his mediums. There's yellow flag. Yellow flag out. Oh, could this be good timing? Let's see. Oh.
Just had a snap.
That's an interesting spot to stop the vehicle, and it's like halted the Alpha Tauris as well on that lap. Yeah, Nico Ocon doing pretty well on those worn tyres as well. There's a chance of coming out ahead of us. So yeah, next lap for Schumacher then. It's like it's Russell's turn to overtake him. So we go. Ocon finally pits. Great first stint from the Frenchman. Let's see where he rejoins compared to us and Gasly. So he goes onto the source. Maybe slightly slow pit stop there as well. Oh, come on. Why are you stopping us then? Alright, go onto the source. Oh no, Ocon's just ahead of us. Oh, that's frustrating. Behind Norris. Nice driver confidence though, Mick. Shouldn't be that low. As the two Haas's are batted in and out. Hello. What's this Hulkenberg and Magnussen? Actually being held up by his teammate. He's going to be loving that. As Russell's ahead of Gasly. Here comes Mick then. So Albon got over a second gap behind actually. That's looking good. Alright, let's see where Mick will rejoin. Probably 18th, to be honest. And he should be much quicker in these next two stints. Good stop. 2.354. Very nice. And yeah, he does rejoin down in... Just be aggressive on the tyres. Won't be super aggressive. Just aggressive. Yeah, he rejoins behind the Alpha Tauris and Piastri. Of course, they all got bundled together when Piastri spun, so let's get Mick on maybe aggressive overtake as well, so they can try and make some manoeuvres. And put you in high fuel as well, so you've got a couple of laps of pushing as well. There you go, behind Piastri. Let's see what Mick can do then. He can quickly get up to 15th. He's got like a 12-second gap in front to the Haas's, so that's not some nice clear air there as well. There's looking one way and the other and the other. Third time's the charm. Down the inside, up to 17th. Then next on the list is Nick de Vries. He's actually over a second behind Tsunoda, so this is actually good for Mick as well. Going to be right in the toe. Oh, we're not making the dive into the final corner as Russell gets past Albon. That's no surprise, unfortunately.
Now we're approaching turn 2.
As you can see, we've got the gap on Gasly.
Yeah,
good move around the outside from Russell.
and they move into 9th.
So yeah, looks like we're fighting for a point then. Right, let's see for Mick. Round the outside of de Vries. Nicely done. Next up then is Tsunoda. As Russell 3 tenths behind Ocon. We're not too far off Hamilton actually. We're just like 8 seconds behind Hamilton, which is really good. So let's see the gap. Over a second. Not quite close enough. Turn that down. Turn this up for Albon. Don't know why his confidence has gone down. He was trying to make a manoeuvre. I think he did on Russell. Let's tune in then. Albon onto the inside of Russell. Easy does it. It's Russell back by, my god, that Mercedes got superior traction in the middle sector. He's going to have the DRS as well, down the back stretch. There's a kind of all spread out in the top of this field. Sainz comfortably ahead of Perez. Perez has dropped down to 5th behind Alonso and all this. So save that again for Albon. We just top up in the first sector as well. As mixed tyres are burning. Let's see, he's behind Tsunoda. Got to make the manoeuvre now. Now Mick. We've got to use a bit of the DRS then. Get it deployed out of turn 6. And we've got that nice 12-second window, as I said, in front of Tsunoda. We'll go around the outside. Come on, Tsunoda, give it up. Give it up. Yeah, Mick finally clear then. Alright. Can push a bit for that to try and get clear. So no, trying to come back by. We're not allowing that, mate. Get out of here. Push on the fuel as well. There you go, no, comfortably in the distance now. So for Albon, trying to top up the ERS. He's got out of the ERS range of Russell, but we've got over a 6-second gap to Gasly behind as Norris has dropped down to 12. There you go from it, 1.7 ahead of Tsunoda. That's what we need. Right, put that on neutral. Checking an Albon then. 65% tyres as we're over halfway through the race as well. Okay, only 35 seconds behind the leader, so only losing just over a second of that, which is pretty damn good. Especially as we qualified 15th. So, so we'll take that. But yeah, look at that. Only, what, 8 seconds behind Hamilton in 7th? Gap's not really increasing as well, or decreasing too much. But yeah, great job from Albon then in 10th. Looking good for a point. Well, for Mick, I don't know. Maybe he could come back for the point. Who knows? He's looking comfortable in 15th now. Nice clear air to 11 seconds ahead to the Haas's, who are lying astern behind Norris by a couple of seconds. That's Russell inching up to the back of Ocon. It's not like De Vries and Piastri are battling. We're at the top. Let's go through the field, actually. I haven't really gone through the field, have we? For a while. So we've got Verstappen at the top. About lap drivers as well. Sainz does the fast lap 31.9 as he closes on his teammate Leclerc. So let's see who's lapping. Is it going to be Joe? I imagine it's going to be Joe. Definitely is an Alfa Romeo, isn't it? And yeah, here is Leclerc trying to hold off his teammate. Look at that. Less than a second back now, Sainz. With Perez 6 seconds back in 4th. Not having a great stint. We've got Alonso in 5th, comfortably ahead of his teammate Stroll, who's comfortably ahead of Hamilton. He's only 2.5 seconds ahead of Ocon. And Ocon's actually 5 seconds ahead of Russell. That's very, very strong. Sean driving has De Vries the first to pit for the second time then. So obviously he should be going on to mediums or hards. Let's see. Going on to mediums. Bit of a slow stop. Yeah, then we've got Russell just 3 seconds ahead of us. 2.5 ahead of Albon, who's pulling away from Gasly up to almost 9 seconds the gap. Where he is enjoying himself. And then we've got Norris around 4 seconds behind Gasly. Such a strong qualifying and first stint. Seems to not be rewarded with points today. As he's 3 seconds ahead of Magnussen, who's got Hulkenberg literally glued to the back of him. Then we've got Mick enjoying himself in 15th. Just chilling at the moment. And then we've got Tsunoda 4 seconds back. And Piastri. Bottas pitting from 18th. Got to mediums. Back for the final stint. He's going to be just ahead of Joe. Just behind Joe as De Vries gets ahead of Joe on his fresher tyres. Let's see. Joe on worn stores. De Vries on new mediums. And here's Bottas as well. So let's see where Verstappen is. I think he's ahead of this trio, yeah. Yeah, Verstappen there you can see ahead. Comfortably behind Piastri though. Albon not looking too bad on his hards. Mick looking good on his softs as well. Just say how long the tyres are. So yeah, Albon pitting. No, look at that. Oh, red flag. Red flag. That's come from nowhere. So Albon's running, Mick's running. What has happened? Magnussen in 13th. Oh, loses it. That's a red flag. Guess it would be a red flag, wouldn't it? There's no cranes there. Did get the car winched away from there? Car on the racing line on the blind corner. I get it. I get it. But yeah, that changes everything then. Ooh. Interesting timing as well. 36 laps. So we've got I think everyone's got to go on mediums, surely. Could we make softs last till the end? See, game wants us to go on softs. Will they last? I think the safer option is to go on mediums till the end, to be honest. And yeah, same for Mick as well. Go on those mediums till the end. Well, there goes a comfortable point out of the window, but could we get more? That's the more important thing.
It's time to pick up where we left off as the race restarts.
Of course, in America, to get the standing start out for the restart. Verstappen, Fee, Leclerc, Fee, Sainz again.
And away we go.
Take two. That's a great view of the safety car. I love that. Anyway, here we go. Here's Albon in 10th in, trying to make the move on Russell. It's like no manoeuvre there. How about Mick? He's already made up a place. Does he? No, Tsunoda battling back. Oh yeah, well, I can push on the fuel. Why am I not doing that? There we go. Right, both deploy as well. And I'm not going to be like pushing ultra hard on the tyres, just pushing quite a bit on the tyres.
Yes, copy.
I was going to say, what is these gaps, but I then realised it's too early either. We get the individual gaps out. So I think I've got them both. Yeah, high aggression. What for Mick? Yeah, high aggression, good. Well, let's see what Mick can do. And he's got Hulkenberg ahead. So at the moment, both drivers in the top 15 like we want to as well. Albon staying comfortably ahead of Gasly at the moment. Oh, hello. Trying to get the manoeuvre on Russell done as well. Up to 9th. Come on, Albon. Continue the streak. Can we get our 4th, 9th place finish in a row? Oh no, 3rd, sorry. 9th place finish in a row. Yes, there we go. Ahead of Russell. Great manoeuvre.
Progress. Good job. And there's P9.
So next on the list is Ocon. As for Mick, he's a bit behind Norris, unfortunately. Got to be careful with these mediums as well. They did burn up quite a lot for Mick in the first stint of the race, but we've got a lot more rubber on the track, but we should. No, it says the rubber very low, so maybe not. No grip is normal. But yeah, here's Albon then, but trying to get 8th. Hamilton's not far away in 7th as well, and he's already lost DRS in its like to the top 6. Oh my god, Verstappen and Leclerc just pulled away from Sainz. There's yellow flag out. Let's see, is it? It's
There's
not
a yellow flag
Albon on
now.
Mick. Oh, Hulkenberg. 14th. Just block the track, why don't you? God, I feel for the AlphaTauris. They've been the first on the scene to a car that spun in front of them. They had it with Piastri in the race. And they got it with Hulkenberg. As Mick's not got to worry back behind now. So got over a second gap to Russell behind. What the hell is going on here? So everyone trying to keep in check with Ocon and Hamilton here. I feel like we've got to still deploy though. So let's see Mick. Is he past Norris? He's not. He's been denied.
Pack's on the low side now.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, no, now we're not deploying. We're over that second behind now. God damn it. Alright, tyres burning a bit. Let's save them. I forgot to check which tyres everyone is on. So we've got softs. We've got Verstappen on mediums and softs for the Ferraris, for the Aston Martins. Got Perez, Gasly, Norris, De Vries, Tsunoda, Piastri, Bottas, and Zhou. So only a handful of drivers on mediums actually. Verstappen, the Mercedes, the Williamses, Ocon, and Hulkenberg. Since like Russell's made the move back on Albon. God damn it. Back to reality. As we saw some manoeuvres up front. As Leclerc over the back of Verstappen. Looking one way and the other. They take the lead in Miami. Oh, Verstappen's holding on. Verstappen. Oh no, he's lost it. He's lost it to Leclerc. Let's see, down the back stretch. Will Verstappen fight back? Tries to, round the outside. Leclerc holds on. Impressive. So we've got Alonso battling his fellow countryman for the final step on the podium. And with the Spanish speaking Perez as well. And Lance Stroll, who, well, he speaks Canadian. It's not actually that close to Spanish, is it? As Hamilton holding a 2-second gap in front and behind. As Russell just over a second behind Ocon, and Albon just clinging on to DRS. And we've got Gasly and Norris in tow, and Mick in 13th, 3.5 seconds back. Not really closing that gap, unfortunately. His tyre's actually pretty cold. Don't often say that. Yeah, 15 laps to go. You've got to remember of the soft runners, though. Unfortunately, we're not battling them for the points, but Gasly and Norris could be dropping back. So it'd be good for Mick. So yeah, for Albon, he just needs to survive this like stint here in the early running. Should be a guaranteed point. It looks like Russell's over the back of Ocon now. Same for Gasly over the back of Albon, though. Go down the back stretch. There he is. There's Gasly. But remember, he's on softs. We can let him go. Maybe he can drag us back up towards Russell. Russell and Ocon. Russell trying to make the move on the Alpine, but Alpine holds on. As Verstappen back ahead of Leclerc as well in all this. And yeah, no, he is putting us back. Gained a couple tenths already on Russell as he's probably getting a bit frustrated behind Ocon. Sainz on Alonso. Alonso holding on for the time being. How about for Ocon? No. Russell down the inside, up into 8th. Or is he? No, Ocon trying to fight back. On the outside, he's got to concede that. As now he's got his teammate and us, but close behind. As Ocon, he's fighting back. DRS down the back stretch. Russell got the inside line though. So Ocon back behind, but he's going to have DRS again, heading towards the first corner. Not quite close enough. But yeah, now we definitely are part of this battle for the points though. With Gasly battling his teammate. Remember, Gasly was like over 8 seconds off a point when we held 10th before the red flag. So definitely a reprieve for him as Alonso down the inside of Sainz. So go side by side as we get in the box seat with Perez. There's lots of side by side action in this middle sector. Let's see, Alonso very wisely holding in the middle of the track. Yeah, not going to make any manoeuvre there, Carlos. Here's Albon burning up his tyres again. Yeah. It's further down the field, and it's like Hulkenberg and De Vries battling over 14th. Remember, Hulkenberg spun and held everyone out behind him. So, having a little in private battle. Yeah, Mick starting to close in on Norris, ever so slightly. This is the Russell train, I would say at the moment. It's not far behind Hamilton, actually, 1.7, so it could be the Hamilton train soon as we enter the final 10 laps of the race. And it's like Verstappen clearing off from Leclerc, while Alonso and Sainz still going side by side in the third sector with Perez not far behind. Let's see, down the back stretch, who's going to hold the advantage? Is it going to be Alonso or Sainz? Or Perez? Who knows, could he make it 3 wide? Not much room there, is there, in front? He's going to have to sit behind there as... It's like Sainz has got the advantage. There's Gasly dropping back from his teammate now. Yeah, 10 laps to go. Mick kind of holding a gap to Norris. Norris is actually doing surprisingly well holding on here in 12th. Yeah, and it's like Gasly is dropping back, so it might be time for another attack for Albon. Close that gap up. Same for Mick as well. Try and close that gap to Norris for 3 seconds. The freeze back up to 14th ahead of Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Piastri, well, Bottas and Joe. Bit lonely in 18th and 19th. As you Verstappen got that over second window to occur behind in second. So we go with Albon then for the remaining point. Down the inside, Gasly holds it. How about down the front straight? It's going to have DRS again on the Alpine. Gasly holding the middle of the road. Schumacher is closing the gap to Norris while we're pulling away from Norris now. For the first time in this kind of stint, this second half of the race. Norris's gap is larger to us than it is behind. So here we go to the outside. Past Gasly, sure it's going to happen. Gasly tries to hold on. Gasly really tries to hold on. He's dropping lots of time to his teammate. As Russell's got ahead of Hamilton. What the hell? Oh, not quite. We go into the first corner. What a dive from Albon round the outside into the points again. But Gasly is holding on like a warrior. But it's not held on now. Heading down the backstretch, and now it's Albon's turn to defend. As Schumacher's just a second behind. Second behind Norris. As you can see, he's almost in DRS range of the McLaren. Here we go, Albon. Safely clear now of Gasly. Can push a bit as well on those tyres. As look at not Russell. He's probably the biggest beneficiary of this red flag from, what was it, out of the points and the 11th or 12th down to 7th. Or 12th, sorry, up to 7th now. Ahead of Hamilton. As we're 4 seconds behind Ocon, unfortunately. Yeah, Mick all over the back of Norris now. 4:12. It's not going to be a point, but still he's getting closer, Mick, to a point. I think it's one way. And the other. And the other. Down the inside. Into turn 11. And up to 12 for Mick Schumacher. Nice move as Norris tries to fight back. That's going to mean nothing, though. And this back stretch, let's see. Will Norris get alongside again? No, just going to sit behind. That should be enough for Mick to pull away now. Hopefully. We will see. As we've got 5 laps remaining. As he's still over the back of Albon as well. As you are closing the gap to Ocon as well. It's under 4 seconds now, but maybe too little too late to close that gap as Russell's dropped behind Hamilton now. Two Mercedes at war. As Leclerc's closed back up to Verstappen as well in the last 5 laps of this race. Bit too late, engineer. I know they were too hot for a sec. As look at Mick, 5 seconds off a point of his teammate. As for Albon then. Maybe just deploy out of here. Just need to break that second window to Gasly. As you can see, he halves that gap on the back stretch. Thanks to DRS, and then through here up to 6/10, and then down the back stretch. Yeah, he gains half a second with DRS down the backstretch. That's insane. Is going to try and make the move then into turn 1? No, not quite. Not quite. It's got 3.5 laps remaining. It's Verstappen v Leclerc for the win. Sainz in Perez in third actually now ahead of Sainz and Alonso separate from each other. And Stroll a bit lonely in 6th with Hamilton still trying to hold off his teammate Russell. So towards the final corner. To the outside. Which Brit is going to be ahead? As is Ocon. He's not quite in popcorn distance unfortunately. It's like it could be Russell's turn to be in 7th now. And then we've got Albon in 10th, just 4 seconds behind Ocon, or is he? As here comes Gasly from nowhere. And we've got Mick as well in 12th, struggling to get away from Norris. What the fuck? Huh? What's
And
just
here
happened?
we've got a yellow flag.
Verstappen spun! Oh, he did what Piastri did. And he held up Leclerc. So he somehow kept the lead. What the Alright. Yeah, Albon back ahead of Gasly in all of this as well.
This is what happened. It was the Williams driver we see there. The opportunity's there. And the Williams goes past.
But for how much longer though? As he got that DRS, and yeah, Mick is now finally away from Norris. That's good. But for Albon, he's struggling with the tyres. As he gone to the penultimate lap of the race, and it's not Albon v Gasly for the final point.
Copy.
Gasly down the inside.
2 to go.
As Russell and Hamilton actually caught up to Stroll.
Keep pushing.
Alonso's caught up to Sainz now as well. So we're getting lots of battles in the points then. We'll go for Albon then. Make the move here to the inside maybe. Gasly holding it, or is he? He's left it open actually. Come on Albon, yeah, just dive it. Oh, come on Albon. Do better than that, as Schumacher's gaining on this fight for the final point, but I think it's too little too late unfortunately for Mick. So yeah, Sainz and Alonso side by side in the final corners, down to the final lap. Verstappen over a second ahead of Leclerc. Then we've got Perez. Sainz just ahead of Alonso as they're side by side into the first corner. Looks like Alonso's going to make his way up into 4th. And look at Russell ahead of Stroll now in 6th. My God, what a drive from Russell in his last 20 laps. So we've got Hamilton in 8th. Then Ocon secure in 9th, but Albon not secure in 10th. He just gets ahead of Gasly.
We could do with a bit more pace now if you've got it.
Nicely, almost into the back of Albon there.
How many laps do we have?
It's got to get the deploy out.
Start in the last lap. Can use the overtake. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to use the deploy heading onto the back stretch, see if that will break. Break Gasly as his soft tyres must be aching 36%. God damn right they're aching. And there we go, over a second gap now for Albon. That should be it. That should be the final point. Great drive in the first half of the race. Really set up this final point. And look at Mick there. Less than 3 turns behind Gasly. 4 seconds off of the final point. So there we go. Choice Verstappen across the line ahead of Leclerc. Perez. Alonso Oh, less than a second off the podium in the end. And Sainz,
Max Verstappen
Russell with a
over the
superb
finish
drive in
line,
6th.
And today's winner.
Then we've got Stroll, Hamilton, Ocon, Albon winning that battle for the final point. So for the second race in a row, it seems like we're going to get the point on the board. With Gasly in 11th, Mick in 12th, just 3.7 seconds off a point.
Okay, that'll be flag.
Behind his teammate.
Flag. P10, buddy, nice work.
And you've got Norris.
I think you did well.
I don't think I could have done much more. Thank you, guys.
And a big gap to Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, De Vries, or Piastri. Let's see, how can I have a run to the line? Oh, and it's like Piastri's got saved some ERS for that run to the line, bit cheeky. And then we've got Bottas with Joe not far behind his teammate. So great team result then, 10th and 12th.
A great drive today from Max Verstappen.
That was a really well executed race, I thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
Oh, that's a wonderful scene. The team getting their first chance to congratulate their driver on a job well done. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
Four superb
Just
wins
like real
for
life,
Daniel
isn't it?
this year, and it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
And after a hot and sweaty Miami Grand Prix, I think this is as good a time as any to cool off.
There you go. It's so weird looking at Leclerc with his hair fixed now as well.
Now,
He's not
Karun,
got no
doubt
patches
there'll be
anymore.
A lot for the teams to process after that race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
They did okay today, I'd say. I mean, we're talking about such a
What are you talking about, Karun? That was a great
All
race.
things considered, the drivers did all right.
All right. Albon went
And
from
with
like
that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
14th
Now,
to
the
10th
teams will be looking
or
ahead
9th.
to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
Yeah, it went from like 14th to 9th in the first stint. And then Mick, you know, he had a very different strategy. As in the end, Verstappen ahead of Leclerc, Perez, Alonso, Sainz, Russell with a great drive from, what was it, 12th to 6th in that final stint of the race. Ahead of Stroll, Hamilton, Ocon, and then we go Albon from 14th to 10th. Great drive ahead of Gasly and for Mick as well from 15th to 12th. As Norris not quite capitalising on that top 10 qualifying performance. They're down in 13th ahead of Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Piastri, De Vries, Bottas, Joe. With Magnussen the only retirement of the race, surprisingly, even though we had a few spins, including for the race winner, Verstappen near the end. As he gets the fastest lap as well. So his lead in the championships over a race win, 31 points to Perez. And then we've got Leclerc, Sainz, Alonso. Someone not on the podium so far, what the hell? And we've got Hamilton, Stroll, Russell, Gasly, Albon in the top 10. Ahead of Ocon and Hulkenberg. How have he scored more points than Ocon? What the hell? And then, yeah, only 12 drivers scored points so far this year, with Magnussen and then Schumacher in 14th. And then in the Constructors, Red Bull a massive lead already. 76 points, 5 wins from 5. And then we've got Ferrari with 5 podiums from 5. Aston Martin with someone not got a podium so far. Same for Mercedes in 4th. And then Alpine into double figures in 5th ahead of Williams. As we now got a point gap ahead of Haas with McLaren, AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo yet to score. And then, hey, we did the fastest pit stops. Oh my god. Look at that. 1st and 8th as well with Albon there. 29 points. Probably more we're going to score, more points than we're going to score this season, I think, in this fastest pit stop challenge here in Miami. So that means Red Bull lead the way by 15 points ahead of AlphaTauri, then McLaren, Ferrari. There's Williams into the top 5 ahead of Alpine, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Mercedes strangely having poor pit stops. As there's the winning time, 2.354 seconds for Mick Schumacher. So in practice, it looked decent, but in qualifying could not deliver with the mixed conditions. But in the race, Albon and Schubel definitely stepped up. 10th and 12th. Fantastic performance from both. No doubt the board are delighted. For sure is very happy. Just sitting in the garage playing the Switch or whatever he's doing. So you get 3 million in the bank as well. So I didn't quite get the bonus to get into Q3, but we did get the bonus for Q2. Let's see what we've got. Car parts inspection. Oh, rear wing has failed. Underfloor has failed. NSD gearbox is suffering. So do I have some underfloors? Oh, I do. Few. Oh, I don't have new underfloors. Oh, I've got to manufacture new underfloors, and let me do that. I think I've got enough time until the next race, don't I? It's over a week, I think. And then rear wing. Yeah, we've got enough rear wings, good. Oh, replace car park, there we go. What's that, 31%? Oh, that's underfloor. Okay. Then powertrain, yeah, I know we're suffering on the gearboxes. How many gearboxes do we have? Is it? It's like 3, isn't it, in the season? 3 or 4? It's 3. Okay. Alright, I can probably keep them for practice. Then when, again, I've got to remember to swap them out for the race. Let me see. Got quite a bit of scouting done. I know we're scouting Sir Lancelot as well. Alright, let me just check on the development. Kind of forgetting what I'm doing here. Got the chassis in front wing. And then we're manufacturing a chassis underfloor and side pods. Okay. That's all go. We're doing some scouting. We're doing some sponsorship stuff. Let's get some side pods. Let's go to car parts. Oh, okay, so I've got spare side pods. Good. Yeah, let's check out Lance Stroll. He looks a decent in the game. That's why we're checking him out. As Ocon is open to negotiation. Okay. Let me see. Accuracy is 93. That's very impressive. Like, he looks like he's going to look after his tyres incredibly well. Pace isn't maybe the best. Racecraft is pretty good though. And then if we look at Sir Lancelot as well. There's he. Always looks so happy, doesn't he? So he's actually open negotiation. What the hell? Okay. Oh my god, his racecraft is insane. What the hell? How is his racecraft so good? Same for consistency. That's pretty good as well. Smoothness maybe slightly low to really save the tyres. And then, yeah, pace is pretty average. You know, pretty similar to Ocon. Has he actually finished top 10 in the championship? Why are we missing 2022? Huh? Why is that missing? That's weird. Alright, who are we going to scout now? Let's see. Maybe this Matt Verstappen person. We could scout him. Let me see. No, Alonso open to negotiation. I mean, I'd be bankrupt afterwards, but it might be worth it. Let's see. Leclerc, Russell, Norris is not open anymore. Let's see. Gasly is. What's that? Bottas. Who's that? Ricardo, Magnussen. Joe's pretty decent. 23 or 80 rated. Same for Sonoda as well. Maybe just scout them those two. Because yeah, we've hired Mick, but he's only 77 rated. Let's see, Piastri, not interested. Giovinazzi, Le Mans winner. Giovinazzi, Le Mans winner. Nico Hülkenberg. Let's see, Porsche, a reserve for Mercedes. Of course, we nicked Mick as Mercedes reserve, so we've got a bit of like musical chairs in this save, along with, we signed for sure as our reserve ahead of Sargent. We probably should have kept Sargent on as a reserve, but I was feeling cruel, I think. So you got Lawson. I'm sure his development's going through the roof with how he's performing in real life. Or maybe they've not adjusted it yet in game. And yeah, same Maloney will be another one we're keeping an eye on as well. So yeah, even though he's only 19, with Porsche, 76 rated, 73 rated, looking very good. And there's also Hajar as well, 69 rated at 18. Same for Bierman, 68 at 18 as well. So they're a couple of guys to keep eye on as well. But yeah, I think we are done for tonight though. Yeah, we're not far from the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. I know. Calm down. It's got new chassis, so that should be spare chassis. Nice. We're staying on top of not just the Weber, but staying on top of having spare parts as well, which we didn't really do with Alpha Tauri save. So looking good. Dimitri Marco Morale is low. See, this is where I wish you had the Football Manager thing where we could talk to him and stuff. Instead, we're just gonna have to do, try and get a point with him. I think that's the only thing we can do, or wait until end of the season when hopefully his relationship improves with his engineer. Mick, F2 winner, remember, in 2020. Stepped up to F1 with Haas after a very painful year in 21. A bit better in 22, but had a lot of shunts, unfortunately. So that means he's a reserve for Mercedes this year in real life. But of course, we've signed him because he was linked to Williams before they announced Sargent. So let me check the inbox. So yeah, just got to prepare. Then we get everything set up then. There's no qualifying stuff. We could get Q3. There's some straights round here. We can do that. We can finish top 15 as well. That's our finish streak and qualifying streak as well. Aim. Car failed. What's that on? Oh, underfloor. Whoops. Place that. There we go. So we did get the underfloor in time. Then all the other parts are okay. Front wing's not looking good actually. 54% for Mick. I guess that's good enough. Alright, so we're just waiting for some more parts to be developed though. So 4 days, 15 days for the chassis and front wing. So hopefully coming in time for Monaco. Let me check. Well, we should get at least one part for Monaco. Unfortunately, the other part's going to be waiting for... So after Monaco, probably Spain it looks like. That's a bit annoying. I would have loved that front wing for Monaco. That's mainly why I developed the front wing as well. But there we go. That is another weekend done. That is some more points on the board as well. Thank God for that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed some more F1 Manager. Definitely I'm enjoying the game. As we've got a bit more of a hang of it this time rather than with Alpha Tower where we blew our money and it did not go well. Yeah, same for you this time. It looks like it's a bit better. Sorry, Alpha Tower saves. Least we forget. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow hopefully with Ride. Finally return to that, and then I'll be back with at the weekend Richard Burns Rally as we head to, well, I forget what we do for Sim Rally Masters. We're heading somewhere. Thanks YGSS. Hope you'll have a good night though, good day tomorrow, and I will see you all next time. Bye.